I'm sorry, I really don't know what happened. Like it stopped when we was talking about this, what was going on in this card. This Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a future planning, progress, decisions, discovery. Now, I've been saying somebody's going to be moving. They're planning for their future. They're also the ones that's it also means she's part of the reason why the progress is going slow or going the way it is in this case. And discovery. I don't know why, but something tells me she's going to have somebody come out with information so they can split that reward money. Don't know why, but I feel that. Next, I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Let's see, I'm trying to set it in a way where there's not a glare. There's a glare everywhere. It's irritating. Get this. Sorry. Now, the Seven of Swords upright means plans, hope. It's the Wish card. It's one of the highest minor arcana cards in the deck. But it's reversed. It's telling us that this fraud, imposter, deceivement, trickster trying to fool everybody that everything's okay when it's not. That's what a trickster does. I really want to get some clarification on this King of Swords because we've been getting this King of Swords in these readings. I have clarification on this King of Swords. I mean, not of Swords, I'm sorry. I'm really just fed up with this phone. Like it was just at 16 and it's going all the way down to 14 and then the charger's going off and on, off and on. And it's making this table vibrate. Alright. Let's see Okay. Let's get some clarification on this Knight of Swords. Because it's talking about being quick to take action with something. It's also talking about a man too. A younger person. That's under the age of 25. My spirit guide, ancestors, guardian angels, and the most and the spirit guide, Candus. Can you give me some confirmation on this Knight of Swords, please? Can I have some confirmation on this Knight of Swords? Give me some confirmation on this Knight of Swords. God, ancestors, clarification on this Knight of Swords. Can you please give me some clarification on this Knight of Swords? Tell us, give us some clarification on this Knight of Swords. Please show me what you mean by the Knight of Swords. Let me put these back in there. Because if they're meant to be, they will come out. Yeah, please have clarification on this Knight of Swords. Ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, spirit guide Candus, guardian angels. Can you please give me clarification on this Knight of Swords, please? Show me what this Knight of Swords is. Talking about a situation? Is there a younger person involved in this situation? Clarification? Please give clarification on this spirit guide, ancestors, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, spirit guide Candus. Yes, please give me some clarification on this Swords, please. What is this Knight of Swords? And what is this Knight of Swords about? Please give me some clarification. Uh-uh. Well, why does Knight of Pentacles keep trying to come out too? Please show me what's this Knight of Swords is about. Is it talking about person or situation? A person and a situation? What is situation? Please show me. Clarification. Let's get a clarification on this Knight of Swords. So I got the Strength card. along with some other cards that flew, as you can see. But I got the strength card. See how this person here is petting lion here. They had the strip to come up and pet it. Sorry, I told you about get quiet. I'm listening to spirit guides having a conversation. This is talking about the confrontation with yourself or with someone. And I asked you, give me clarification on this Knight of Swords. So I feel like there was a younger person right here confronted her. And also, too, this woman on this card. I'm just going to tell you my feel of this card. See this woman on here? She's tamed this uh, wild beast. She was pretending to be calming, loving. And this lion, we know that lions are symbolic for raw passions and desires. And when it comes to taming a lion, a woman has to show her animal instincts and a passion back. And when we respond in positive ways with our inner strength and resilience. You don't have to use force or coerce, or you just simply use your inner strength to control the lion. You see this right here? This to me will show someone older, who's got wisdom. Trying to tame this Knight of Swords. But it also means strength, determination, and power. We all know. She was determined. She was very determined to get what she wanted. Then it took taming a wild beast, persuading one to get it done. We know, don't rule by controlling others. She also probably felt like she was invisible to this Knight of Swords. But I honestly feel like there was a fight of some kind, confrontation, argument. Next card I got is the Seven of Cups card. Sorry, my phone fell. Sorry. Seven of Cups. You see how in these cups there's different things in them? Kind of like when you have a magic genie lamp and you make these wishes, you only get a certain amount of wishes. And each cup has its wish. But what really jumped out to me the most was this right here. I don't know if you can see it. Somebody in all white in this cup. But why is this person down here not being shown? See, there's a lot of opportunities and choices. And I remember I said, like a genie, wishes, wishful thinking, overwhelmed by choices. And I feel like she felt like everything that is going on, she would have all these different choices to it, you know, if you can read between the lines. But this is talking about she was having some kind of, I feel like this Knight of Swords here is trying to rush something, which led to a confrontation. When in this confrontation, I feel like they were arguing over all these opportunities they would get. These cups, as I was saying on this card, they have desirable gifts, like jewelry, jewels, what appears to be a wreath of victory. And then the other ones, gifts that are not gifts at all. They're curses, like a snake or a dragon. And see, this card came out, I think, on Summer's reading. And I feel like I'm hearing be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. I don't know why the snake or dragon keeps coming out. I don't know if this person may have had the tattoo of a snake or a dragon. But I keep hearing it. Give me just a second. Let me resituate my phone. It takes me taking out the charging piece to it and flipping it around to the other side. Um, but I got the 501s in reverse. This is like a relief after you have a struggle. Like you feel like you're not up against so much competition and you can be more on a personal level. That's what she felt like with this Knight of Swords. And I honestly feel like she felt like her own daughter was competition for her. I felt like this boy, this young person, I'm just going to say, was given so much attention to Summer that she felt some type of way about it. And after this fight or this confrontation, she used this for this. She got her this. Like she didn't have to compete no more. Like she's the only girl, the only female. So all the attention will go back on her. I don't know if I've done this Ace of Pentacles yet. I don't think I did. But it was the one that flew out. And it's reversed. Okay. Now it's acting like it needs to be acting. I'm trying to delete some stuff. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Missed chances. Deficiency. Instability. Stinginess. Bad investments. I don't know why I keep hearing instability. She feels like she's missed chances because Summer always got the attention because she's a very beautiful girl. Very beautiful baby. Now we're talking Three of Pentacles. Every time I look at this, I always feel like I get these church vibes from it. It talks about glory. Yeah, it's a church. It's that place of worship. I'm sorry I'm being quiet. Told you I'm receiving messages, listening. See how this person right here is fixing on the church? This person has a mastery of a skill. Mastery of a skill in a trade or work. Achieving perfection. Artistic ability. And dignity. Through rank or power. When I seen this person building, as I was listening to the spirits talk, they pointed that out to me. They said, look at that person. He's a carpenter. They're talking about somebody like this is teamwork. Efforts. Shared goals. Collaboration. Apprenticeship. It's also showing you three people. A woman and two guys. So they went to this church to talk to somebody about needing some improvements. And they were getting it. And now it stopped. Which it talks about there's a delay around it. Now they stopped giving them financial assistance. I don't know why Spirit did this card out here, but it did. I'm getting a set these cards over here right quick. There's not really that much space on this table. But I'm fixing to see if she had any involvement with my spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael, and the Most High, and the Spirit guide of Candus, fly wills. Can you tell me? Can you give me confirmation if Candus played a part in Summer's disappearance? Played a part in anything happening to her? Candus helped play a part in what happened to Summer. Ancestors, gods, Archangel Michael, Most High, Spirit guide, Candus wills, Candus fly wills. Give me confirmation about Candus having a hand in what happened to Summer. That give me confirmation. Candus anything to do with Summer's disappearance. Spirit guide, please. Give me confirmation. Confirmation. I don't know why I just got some heat on my ear. Please give me confirmation. Candace have anything to do with the disappearance of Summer? Please give me confirmation. Confirmation if Candace have anything to do with Summer's disappearance. Please give me confirmation. Candace have anything to do with the disappearance of Summer? Michael, Spirit guide. Candus was anything to do with disappearance. She have a hand in this. Tell me if she have a hand in this. Confirmation. Candus have anything to do with disappearance of someone. Please tell me. Please give me confirmation. Y'all see how many cards they put out? I'm gonna put them back in. I don't know if you're wanting the need to come out, come back out. Just like that one. Please tell me, give me confirmation. Candus had a hand in what happened to someone else. Please give me confirmation. Please, yeah, please tell me. Yeah. have anything to do with this person. Tell you what, as I said, let's just give me confirmation. Please show me if Candus had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. Please show me. Candus had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. Can you please show me some confirmation? What, Olivia? Mm. Alright, guys, I'm just getting the feel of this. I'll show you in a minute what I got. I got the High Priestess card upright. This card right here, when you get this, it's either a message to the person reading, or it talks about hidden talents, intuition, mystery, spiritual insight, and things yet to be revealed. I think it's trying to tell us there are things that hadn't yet been revealed yet. Somebody's going to come out with these secrets, with what needs to be revealed. Somebody's going to come forward. If not themselves, because if you think about it, every interview I've heard, there's a different story. In each interview, it's like they're giving us new information every time we turn around. This person, This person is a very powerful person. And they are the ones that holds the secret. You see, again, I can't make this up. See this cross? What kind of people carry rosaries around? This person can be, you're talking about a pastor, somebody that has a significance and power. Is the one that sorry, I was listening to Spirit. Spirit said that this person is who she's afraid of. And very, she's holding secrets. She's hiding them because of this person being in the position they are. I'm also looking at these initials B and J on this card. The B and the J. Or it could be telling us something that is going to be yet revealed. This is something that probably nobody knows. I'm listening. Here we all know that this right here is the entrance to a temple. And I've always talked about this B and this J. Spirit told me the B is Boaz, which means in him is strength. I know that from the Bible. And J is Jashon. I think I'm saying it right. God establishes or founds. Like I said, that's a spiritual card. I also have a feeling that this is what these secrets that have been yet revealed is all about. I have a feeling that it's got something to do with somebody in the church. Somebody I feel that's been giving them financial assistance. I've been talking about this and talking about this and talking about this. Okay, sorry. I had to get that clarification out of the way. This is the Two of Cups. A man and a woman celebrating. These two people have a peace of mind, a unified love, a partnership, mutual attraction. See, they're exchanging cups and they're pleading their love for one another. While this Caduceus, Hermes, is floating up above their head. It has two snakes wrapped around it. And again, it's talking about a snake. That is the ancient symbol of commerce, trade, and exchange. This is fire energy. It also lets us know there's sexual energy between these two people. So there was an exchange and a trade to this very powerful person that's that is in this temple. Okay, the next three cards are all in reverse. I got this Nine of Wands in reverse. I'm so glad that my phone's finally charging. I got this Nine of Wands in reverse. This is talking about refusing compromise, giving up, stubbornness, defensiveness. So somebody they were refused. Somebody was refusing to compromise about something. Next card, I got the Chariot reversed. Let's see if I can see this really quick. See how there's two different statues down at the bottom. Anyway, the Chariot in reverse talks about lack of direction, self-doubt, scattered energy. Like I like looking at the pictures and stuff and pointing out differences, like what I feel and hear. That's what I like doing. I also like to feel the energy from the card. Like this person felt powerless, no direction, no control. She has some obstacles, like a lot of obstacles going on. She had aggression. Whatever this was going on, like she felt like she had no control over it. She was powerless. She was powerless over this exchange of something. She felt like there was nothing she could do. And didn't she say that in her interview? Didn't she say that she feels like she's being hurt and there's nothing she could do about it? Okay, the Emperor in reverse. It talks about a control freak, immaturity, lack of discipline, loss of authority, manipulative friends, abused authoritative power. This person, this person right here is a control freak. They're immature. They lack discipline, loss of authority. They have manipulative friends. I don't know if they were talking about her. or this high priestess, this person that's in the church, or someone she's married to, allegedly. I do want to get clarification on this high priestess. My spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, and the Most High, and spirit guide that is representing Candus. Wells at this time. Give me some clarification on this priestess right here. Yeah, please have some clarification on this high priestess. And please reveal to this high priestess. Spirit guide. Ancestors. Spirit guide. Candus. Most High. Can you please give me some clarification on this high priestess, please? Please give me some clarification on this high priestess. Ancestors. I will in the most high. Please give me some confirmation on who this high priestess is. Give me some clarification on this high priestess, please. Please reveal to me who this high priestess is. I'd like some clarification on this high yeah, please have some clarification on this high priestess. Please show me some clarification on this high priestess. Oh, wow, maybe this is what really warm. Weird. Yeah, please have some clarification on this high priestess, please. Please show me some information on this high priestess. I must got a lot to say. Let's make the man that'll come back out for you. They won't want to come back out. Oh, child. Please clarify this high priestess for me, please. Clarify who this high priestess is. Clarify to me what this high priestess is. The ones that came out. They're just like they are. Okay. There was some kind of a money agreement with this person. Now, this is someone that is really high up and spiritual. They made it. There was a signing of a money agreement with this person. This Four of Cups. Do you see how this person right here? Do you see how he has these three cups in front of him? And this mysterious hand out of nowhere shows him the fourth cup. And he's sitting there with his arms crossed. Oh, sorry. To me, the Four of Cups represents how people take things for granted. They take what they have for granted. It makes it hard for others to see. For those who do take what they have for granted, it makes it hard for them to see what they have, what treasures they have, or the little they do have. That's what it me anyway. This money agreement that they signed it because well they contemplated on it. Contemplated on the things they had in their life, the things that they took for granted. There was like a disconnection, feeling disconnected. So Candus is feeling disconnected. She's contemplating. Then I have the Ten of Cups. Sorry, listening. They contemplated on this agreement. They already felt disconnected. They had a, they felt disconnected and they were contemplating. They felt disconnected about what they used as part of the agreement. They were disconnected from that. Ten of Cups um, shows a romantic relationship. It can mean a new relationship or a long-term commitment. Emotional satisfaction, fulfillment, homecomings, emotional stability, security, domestic harmony, homecomings, happiness. So, the money agreement that they had with this high priestess that they contemplated on, that they contemplated on, brought them happiness, emotional stability, security, fulfillment. But I also feel like there was a relationship of some kind. Candus and this high priestess. Now, this high priestess could be male or female. Doesn't necessarily mean she's female. But I'm getting relationship. Now you see these two kids right here? See how they're happy? They're celebrating a new home. I'm telling you, somebody is gonna move. Is gonna be moving out of there. All right, let me get into the ones that were um, that flipped out of there. I got the Temperance card in reverse. Sorry, can you see it? I'm sorry, guys. So, my mother's traveled, and I'm replying back to her message. She's actually where all this is going down at. Anyway, I got the temperance card in reverse. There was like a lack of patience, imbalance, disharmony, like an onset of illness. And this imbalance, this disharmony, or lack of patience, was causing stress for them. Someone was reckless. Excesses, or some kind of addiction, an excess of an addiction, just extreme. I got the Six of Swords. Now this card always gets me. Always. Well, the picture on it anyway. Because on here, you see this man guiding this boat. And then beside him is a woman and a child. And they're looking down. The little girl's looking down with her head down. And so is the mama. Or this woman. And they're taking her away. This card is talking about like they're traveling boat or over water travel, turning the boat out of troubled waters into calmer waters. To me, the Six of Swords is talking about a transition of some kind that they weren't happy with and filled with regret. Moving on, departure, leaving behind, distance, accepting lessons. Telling you somebody's moving on. Like I said in this on this picture, this woman and this child have their backs faced towards us. They are leaving for something and leaving something behind. The woman's uh, head is covered with this cloak, almost in a sense of like she's fleeing, and she needs to go before somebody knows or sees her identity because she's hiding herself. And because of that, we can assume that maybe she's going through a great loss or sadness. And they're moving away from this loss or change. moving toward a future that looks more promising than the one that they left behind. The swords on this card represent strong power over the rational mind, compared to the intuition and in the heart. The Three of Swords. This comes out. This has been coming out. This has come out on Summers and Rose's reading. If you haven't seen those, go check those out. The Three of Swords is deception, frustration, jealousy. I don't know why, but I keep hearing Candus was jealous of Summer. She had this jealousy towards her. There's Three of Swords. Is pain inflicted by somebody's words or actions. To me, that's the feeling I get from this card. It's like the afflicted pain from words or somebody's actions cause heartbreak, emotional pain, sorrow, grief, hurts. Yes, this represents pain inflicted by words or actions, and in the intent on the emotional. Sorry about that. My son had to show me something. The Three of Swords represents pain inflicted by words, actions, and intent that can play on your emotional, physical self. Just like these dark clouds right here that gather in the background. It's like a mirror of this pain. And it offers hope that the pain and the hurts you are experiencing will disappear, just like storm clouds do. It's only temporary. This person had some heartbreak or emotional pain, sorrow, grief, hurt. Then I have this Five of Pentacles. And again, this card came up in her reading last time too. Um, I look at the two people on here, the man and the woman. Kind of like disabled. Disabled because they have no money. There was a delay in the money. There was no money coming in. Or they were using money for other things. And again, this is an older man and a woman. Look how this man looks. His clothes looks like he's got paint and all kinds of stuff on it from his carpenter job. But the Five of Pentacles represents financial loss, poverty, isolation, worry, lack of mindset. Like a hardship. Ever going through a hardship, feeling abandoned, struggle, unemployment, disgrace, isolation, adversity, alienation. This card shows two people walking outside while it's snowing and cold. They're cold. Not only are they cold, but they're hungry and sick and poor and tired. And it shows that they're lacking the basic necessities of life. A lot of us can relate to this card. We've all been there once in our life, if not twice. We see that he has crutches, while the lady has a shawl covering her head. She's walking with no shoes on. Just like Candus left her shoes at the lake. She was walking barefoot. And you see this black wall behind them? Stained glass window. Kind of looks like a church. You know how them churches have them stained glass windows? And it's showing these Five of Pentacles. Like I said, this is suggesting a church of some kind. This is bad omen. This card. I see this card, bad omen. Since we was getting confirmation on this high priestess, just let you know. They needed help. They were getting help from the church, from this high priestess. And he said, well, the only way I'll give you help is if you give me something in exchange. He went home, contemplated on it, came back, signed the agreement, told me if, in this contract, it was said that if you don't pay me back what you owe me, then I'm going to have to take something of yours. And he names, or she named, what they wanted in exchange. If they wasn't paid back, this is what I was coming to get. After signing that contract, they felt it changed their life. They felt they can change their way of living and be able to afford things, eat better, feed the kids better, just do more things altogether. They probably were even talking about buying a new house at one point. And now that Summer's not here, she's missing. I guarantee you, the money has stopped. Now, this next card I have is the King of Swords in reverse as well. I told you, there was a lot of these cards were just about every card that fell out was reversed. Give me just a second. I gotta give my children the nighttime medicine. I'll read this card right quick. This card, this person, this older man, this man has abusive and manipulative habits. It's usually a misunderstanding. This person's irrational, a dictator, oppressive, controlling, cold, ruthless, dishonest, inhumane. This is what they made the agreement with. Or the person that made the agreement with that high priestess. I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to give my children their medicines. Alright, back on the King of Swords. Upright. Or reverse. It shows this older person has abusive and manipulative habits. And it can indicate the misuse of one's mental power, drive, and authority. This is an illustration of persuasion and manipulation so as to fulfill selfish desires. You're showing off your level of intelligence by using big words when discussing ordinary topics. Maybe a loose cannon, angry outbursts, and impulses. It was because of all that this happened. Well, the agreement, anyway. That's why this all happened, That's part of the reason what, made all this happen. Because somebody acted on stupidity. As far as her involvement, cards prove that she is. This was all an agreement with someone who has a high ranking at that church. That they had a money agreement with. They couldn't pay back. But at the time they were getting this money, they were happy. They were enjoying all the good things from it. They couldn't pay the money back. And they had to do an exchange because he couldn't pay the money back. Money couldn't be paid back that they had, or they owed, borrowed, whatever. They were getting this money. They were getting financial assistance from this church. From what it shows, the cards show it. The cards don't lie. See, this is what people don't know. See, this is what it's talking about. This information hasn't really been known yet, that they had some kind of agreement with this person, that high priestess, and they couldn't pay back their debt. And so since they couldn't pay them back, a certain individual said, if you can't pay me back, then you have to give me something in exchange for collateral or for payback. And that one thing that they named is the one thing they took and that everybody's looking for, allegedly. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. And everybody have a good night. Peace, love, and happiness. Thank you. Good night.